Alright guys, I'm putting the lid on the tank now. It's acrylic, it's 1/4 inch. I use these 2-inch flexible self-lubricating hinges. They're acrylic, they're the same acrylic as the what I use here. What I do is buy IPS weld-on number 16. I get this from Tap Plastics, the most wonderful plastics supplier in the world. I love them. They actually still ship this stuff. If you're going to buy it and you're going to do a lot of acrylics work, you might as well buy this and acrylic number 4. This is water thin. Sets really fast. Great for gluing, like if you make a complete acrylic box and you're gluing the box together, this is the stuff right here. I like this. It's good for imperfect cuts. It's good for gluing on hinges and these little knobs here that I get. I'll just glue that right on like that. Wait for the glue to set on there. I glued the bottom side of this hinge after I hot glued in the bottom, the litter dam. And now I'm going to glue in the top piece right here. Basically, all I do is flip the hinge back, put your finger on it, put a nice bead right across. Now put your finger on it again, set it upright, give it a few seconds to tack up. You got to keep your finger on it, otherwise when you lift it up, the drip glue around where you're working. So now that I'm done, take and flip the hinge over, slight pressure all the way across. And then you can watch it, it's like water seeping underneath. And that's where you get your bond. You just apply pressure. It doesn't take long. It'll get tacked within 15-20 seconds. So you try to hold it that long, turn down the house of pain there, even pressure. I generally like doing these on a flat surface like my workbench, but on this one I overcut a little bit out of the top piece. So I had to put it on here and fit so I can measure the gap right. So I have contact on all 3 sides of my upper door. That's looking good. And then when you're done, I guess you can kind of see it. It's hard to tell with acrylic. I also like gluing it first on a flat surface. That way it's easier for me to drill the little vent holes. These are stamped. I get these from Maurice Franklin Louver Company in Providence, Rhode Island. They're 2 inches. They have a little bit over a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch lip. I leave it in there because it's got the little snaps on it. These little nipples here. That way you cut a 2-inch hole and boom, they just snap right in there. You almost don't need glue, but they shake around a little bit and they turn, so I give them a couple dabs of glue. You gotta order these bulk if you do get them. Let me know, I'm getting ready to make another order. If you want some, and send me postage or whatever, we'll make a bulk order. I'll get them in here and just send them out to whoever needs them or wants them. But yeah, it's Maurice Franklin Louver Company, Providence, Rhode Island. Alright, so that's it so far. Got the background caulked in. Got my plexiglass cut. I use a saw. I use a table saw. Gives me nice, even, flush cuts. Strings up a little bit, man, but you knock that stuff off and you got a beautiful, nice, straight, flat, no burrs. I use a rasp it all off. Save these scrap pieces. That's going to come later. That's what I use to make the latches, the cage latches. We'll do that next. Thanks.